It's the Tin Man. The Tin Man, Ian, out here doing my job. You know, I'm starting to realize that I probably have to remind you guys, because I don't even think about it much myself, but, you know, whether I want to call myself a grumpy guy, or a guy that comes across grumpy, or whatever other kind of cute little names I can call it to try to lessen the understanding of it or something to myself, or to my audience. I know I have a certain amount of, natural irritation for people. Most people do have that for other people. Husband and wives, they even have it on certain levels, but they try in lots of cases, they try super hard not to let it be part of the marriage or whatever, right? And that's the success, I think, in some ways. Or the other success is talking about it, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so that's what I'm doing, is I'm talking about it. I guess I probably lose a lot of people where they come onto the show and they just listen to me for a couple of minutes and just think, whatever, pal. I want my numbers to be way bigger than it's getting close to 900, and that's pretty appreciated, but I think the people who have been with me for the longest, or been watching a lot of my program for the last 3 or 4 years, realize that it really isn't about the money for me. It's more about a hobby. My income only got worse through all that time, you guys. It's never improved, so that might tell you something there, right? Not to say that I am hoping to someday be able to be drawing some money out of YouTube, because everybody needs money. The world's still going to keep going around, and we're going to have to figure out how to deal with these beings. Are they going to turn super terrible one night? I don't know. We don't know that. I wonder why they got so much, and they study so much destruction, things set up, and they're already causing problems. I wonder why they do that. To me, it's like they're testing and they're planning and they're pre-understanding, because I know they pre-understand with us. And that's why maybe the people who actually go out there, if you want to kind of hide from them, then be crazy within how you regularly act when you're out there, and try to not have them in your mind, and truly try to be like, right now I'm just trying to go with this conversation, and I'm not lending my eyes to look in those bushes over there, and I won't even fully necessarily point in them if I'm that focused with trying to keep it as little as possible. Information from them is I'm wanting at that time. So yeah, sometimes I actually try to interact with them. I've tried to do it vocally. I haven't done it much. I've left them food and such like that, and I've yet to dive deep into the bushes yet. I'm doing what I'm doing. Financially, I just got my checks, so now. And that just was over the last couple of days. You kind of make sure everything's paid up. You kind of see where your budget's at, and you think about traveling and cost of travel and stuff like that. And I got to make sure that, because I hate it by the end of the month. Everybody does it. We always are struggling, but I don't like that. Like, I'd rather not be struggling, but it's nice to be able to just not think about throwing $20 of gas into your car and not having to go count your pennies. You know what I mean? So that is all that. Just me doing my griping, you doing your listening. Peace out from the Tin Man. If you're still here, that means you're kind of interested in where my mind's at. It pushes hard. I'm trying, and I'm not a weak-minded person. And struggle is good, and it's good to recognize it, I think, because I've been talking to a lot of other people, some really smart people, some people who aren't so smart and stuff like that, and everybody's got their own things that they're thinking about, so mine is pretty much this. It's not about my kids. It's not about my family. It's not about what mountain I'm going to climb or anything like that. It's just about thinking about these guys. So I do have to give myself the breaks. And this is Sunday, and I was supposed to take a day off. But hey, it's Sunday. Peace out.